Hi everyone, I'm Rajan Chaudhary from Manzil Immigrations. Today I will talk about student eligibility criteria for UK study visa loan. The first thing is to be aware of is whether you are eligible to apply for the loan or not. The general eligibility criteria that are followed by all the banks are: number 1, you should be an Indian national. Number 2, you must have a strong academic record. And number 3, you must be seeking admission to a professional or technical or another course for of studies. Most banks maintain that the selected course should be job oriented. Is it? And then you must have secured admission to foreign university institutes, right? And after that you should be aware for these programs, and you must be above the age of 18 years, or else your parents can avail the loan. Okay. And if I talk about eligibility of a course, you may not get a loan on every course. I will discuss some kinds of courses that qualify for the education loan. If I talk about graduation, job oriented professional or technical courses offered by university, which are here very reputed. If I talk about post graduation, MCA, MBA, or MS, or even diplomas, these courses could be from foreign universities or institutions approved by the state and central government. If I talk about loan amount, if your total fee is rupees 10 lakhs, then the bank may offer to give a loan of 80% of the amount, and you will have to put in the balance 20%. This is called the margin amount. Okay. And the maximum loan amount offered by the banks for studies for abroad is generally around rupees 20 lakhs. Okay. If your tuition fee amount is rupees 30 lakh, you will have to manage the rest of the funds by yourself. Some banks charge a processing fee while others don't charge. It may be a fixed amount or a percentage of the total loan amount. So, if the bank charges you 1% as processing fee, that will be an additional cost you will have to cover, right? And if I talk about documentation required, you will have to provide the acceptance letter sent by the university reflecting that you have been selected for the course. Okay? And the schedule of fees. You will also need to show the mark sheet of the last qualifying examination to show your academic records, right? And if I talk about, all banks have different requirements for documentation, so that you need to confirm with the bank. Okay. If I talk about your repayment, repayment starts only after the course period. If the student got employed within 1 year after completion of the course, the repayment should start immediately after the expiry of 1 month from the date of employment. If you don't secure a job within a year of completing the course, then repayment starts irrespective whether or not you are employed. Okay. The loan is generally to be repaid in 5 to 7 years after commencement of repayment. And if the student is not able to complete the course within the scheduled time, an extension of time for completion of course may be permitted for maximum period of 2 years, right? So generally you will get up to a maximum number of 10 years to repayment the loan amount, right? So if you have any query regarding this video, you can share your query in the comment section. I will do my best to answer you as soon as possible. You can also share your profile on my WhatsApp number 99146 I will tell you what is better for you, which course is better for you, which university is better for you, and what is better for you. Is it? Thank you so much. Be happy and take care.